In this video, I will be showing you how to set up your reports for the iGrow100 series. Please note, be sure before you begin, please read the terms and conditions in the manual. The second main section of the iGrow100 series controller is the report section. This section provides a brief overview of the options available. This section gives you the reports and graphs of energy and equipment usage as well as operational cost. There are 7 subsections under reports. To get to the reports, all you have to do is press OK. And as you can see, these are the 7 subsections under the reports, which are the return on investment, graphing, equipment cost, energy cost, equipment usage, energy usage, and event logs. Return on investment. This section allows the user to review the return on investment. Button number 1 can be used to access this option. Graphing. This section allows the user to view graphs from different variables against time. By pressing number 2 from Repot submenu will take the user to Graphing submenu. The graphs for the following time periods can be seen: temperature, humidity, light, stages, wind, rain, relay outputs, equipment status. To highlight the sub-options, use the wheel or buttons 1 through 8 can be used to go to the corresponding options. Pressing OK will let the user select the options. So we will use option number 1 to get to temperature, pressing OK. In the temperature option, user can view the graphs for the following: inside temperature, outside temperature, heat set point, and cool set point. To highlight the sub-options, use the wheel or buttons 1 through 4 can be used to go to the corresponding options. Pressing OK will let the user select the option. So we will use option number 1, hit OK. User can view the graphs for the following time periods: since reset, last hour, last 24, last week, last 7 days. So we will see the since reset by hitting option number 1, hit OK. So next what we'll do is press the back button to take us to the main menu. Next we will do the humidity. Press number 2, OK button. In the humidity option, user can view the graphs for the following: inside humidity, outside humidity, dehumidify set point. So this can be done similar to the temperature option. User can view the graphs for different time periods. And then for option number 3 would be the light settings. In the light option, user can view the graphs for the following time periods: since reset, last hour, last week, last 24 hour, and last 7 days. Next, we will be hitting option number 4 for stages and pressing OK. In the stages option, user can view the graphs for the following: temperature stage and humidity stage. Next, we will hit option number 5 and discuss wind. In the wind option, user can view the graphs for the following: wind speed and wind direction. Next, we will hit option number 6 for rain. In the rain option, user can view the graphs for the following time periods, which are since reset, last hour, last 24 hour, last week, and 7 days. Next, we would hit option number 7 and discuss the relay outputs. In the relay option, user can view the graphs for relay 1 output to relay 8 output. Next, we will hit option number 8. Option number 8 is the equipment status. In the equipment status option, user can view the graphs for channel 1 through 8. Next, we'll go to the main menu and then discuss on how to use the equipment costs option by hitting option number 3 and hitting OK. This section allows the user to review the operational cost of the climate zone broken down by equipment expressed in percentages. The equipment cost for the following time periods can be seen: since reset, last hour, last 24 hour, last week, last 7 days, last 30 days, this month, this year. Next, we will be looking at the energy cost. By pressing option number 4, it will take us there. Here the user can review the operational cost of the climate zone broken down by energy types expressed by percentages. The energy cost for the following time periods can be seen since reset, last hour, last 24 hour, last week, last 7 days, last 30 days, this month, this year. Next, we will be discussing the equipment usage, hitting option number 5. This is where the user can review the various equipment runtime. When selecting the equipment usage menu, the channel's equipment are listed. Note that the names of the channel's equipment will change when you label the equipment in the subsequent menus. So as you can see here, we have already chosen vents and which equipment is going to go to what. After selecting a given channel, equipment user can select time period to view the stages. So we're going to be choosing channel 1, and then this is where you get to select your time period to view the usage. So we can choose the last 24 hours, option number 2, to see in the last hour. And it'll give you on the screen how much time in the last hour by hour and minutes. The next option we will be using is energy usage, which is option number 6. In this section, the user can check the usage of individual energy types. On selecting the energy usage screen, the different energy options are presented to choose from. So we will hit OK, and that will take us to the options. Note, by default, all devices are of electrical energy type. The energy type for a device can be changed under the equipment setup. So after selecting a given energy type, the user is presented with a time period option to choose from, and on selecting the particular option, the usage for the duration is shown. So if we choose gas, or option number 3, it'll give us the options for the since reset, last hour, last 24 hours, 7 days, and so on. So we're going to choose the last hour, and it will give you the cost of how much in the last hour you have used in the BTUs. Lastly, we will choose event logs, which is the last option, number 7. The event log option allows the user to view the history of various events which happened over the period of time, like stage changes, sensor error, relay status changes, etc. So we'll press OK to choose that option. On selecting the event log, the user is presented with the time periods to view the event logs over the duration. The following time periods are available, which are the since reset, last hour, last 24 hours, last 7 days, and so on. So if we choose the option for last hour by hitting OK, on selecting a time period, the events from the time onwards are presented as shown. So we'll press OK on the last 24 hours. On this screen, it'll show you for column 1, displays the timestamp at which the event occurred, and column 2 describes the event. The screen allows the user to view either all the events or just the exceptions, button 1, which toggles between general and exceptions. Note that the exceptions are highlighted in the general view. So for under the details tab, which is channel number 2, it elaborates the selected event. Next, you do have the page up, which is button number 6, allows the user to move up by the page. Next, for button number 7 is the page down, allows the user to scroll down by the page. Note that the wheel can be used as well to scroll through one event at a time. And this can conduct how to check your reports.